You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. With an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Right there, 56. Spot that.
Here's Carson. And right away, he lost the football. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
It's going to be a long day.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Our time. It's our time. 12. Check 6 guard.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Check curls. Hatch. Look left. Double up.
To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Back. Block that. There.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow. Let's go out, 80. All day, every day, any day. You go tight. You got tight.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
57. Mike, 57. Man, that's trash. That's 15. Check. Check nickel. Tighten up. Tie down these two. Switch gears. Check 43. Check. Motion.
On 2nd down, it's Williams, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check. 3 down. Switch. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Pilot, 64, weak. Kill. Shift. Yellow. No, off. Hey, watch the edge. He's checking. Crash.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. 3 down. 57. 3 down. 57's the mic.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in a first.
57's the mic. 15. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Mike's 57. 57's right. Delta. Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let's put him on the buses.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Fight on these two. You remember me. Let's go, baby. Watch the edge.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Don't get nervous. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. 57's the mic. Watch the pass. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hey, let's get there.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Check. Delta. Check hot route. Hot.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up on 2nd down now. It's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Now Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way in and touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 48 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
57. Mike, 57. Okay, double up. 57's the Mike.
Yellow.
Bring it. Check it out, Reed. Check 31.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Wilson out to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Watch the screen. Check the backer. Peek in. Shit.
14.
Switch.
Good.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And the defense loses him. It's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
I love the poise in the pocket right here. Protection, absolutely sensational. And he's able to use that protection to scan the field, make sure his receiver came open, and then deliver a perfect pass. That was beautiful.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Dancing to his left. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big. Time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Easy. Haywood.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mike 57. In your face.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Buzz.
Yellow.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
57's mine. Cut. Hey, check.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
57. Mike. 57.
Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 27 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Point after, right down the middle, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Let's go, boys.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Mike 315. Mike 54. I'm coming.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try. It got his man complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 57's the mic. Rock 57.
15.
57's the mic.
To throw, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 34 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 17-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Watch the slats, watch the slats.
Shift, watch the shift. Alert 3.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
Let's see if they do just that. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check 37, check 37.
Check. Lucky.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
down these two. Fly down these two. 20.
Let's go.
15.
Mike 54.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Right there. 54. Right.
Right side.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jaron Reed getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That's what I'm talking about, defense.
Hey, 57.
Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 50. Foxtrot. Here we go. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yellow.
54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Nice 7. Let's go. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Yellow.
It's going to be Charlie. Day. It's going to be a long
Right side.
Now here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Come on,
43.
Scene 6.
Mike 50.
I got you.
Hey, 43.
50. Here we go. Hey, Mike's 50.
Oh, you got deep?
Bravo. Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of it.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Delta. 57's the Mike. Watch 57.
Know your job.
Attack.
57.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And out of bounds right around the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mahomes now to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The sack there by Rasheem Green. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. And with that, they're down to one remaining here in this second half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Yellow.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. You. 57. Zoom, fellas, let's go. All day, just like that, 57.
Yellow.
57. Hey, we heavy on the edges, Check three.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. This is caught. Watkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'm gonna run you over. I got it.
15, yellow.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. All day. Hayward.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
They don't want it, fellas.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult.
That's caught inside the 20, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 75 yards as his guys are back within a single score. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Hey, 15.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
I got him.
Hatchet. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
57.
Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
15.
What's screen? Mike's 57's Mike. Oh, get him. Go.
15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Exit. Here we go.
57. Mike 57. They can't hang with us.
Check 50. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Right. Blue 15. Hey, 0.
You ain't doing nothing today.
12. Back. Watch twist.
Look for signal.
Jam. 52.
On 1st down, Carson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
56. Check 56. I'm coming after you. You go tight. You got tight right there. Share.
Got it.
Nickel.
Touch 50.
Zoom.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Mike's 56.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
Switch gears. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Check 43. Check. Switch.
Hey, check.
On first down, Wilson flushed out right. And incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Watch twist.
Front it.
Arm it. 56 is the mic.
Wilson now to throw again. That's complete into the hands of Carson. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Wilson. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This is Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Check out.
Yellow.
Switch. He's crossing. He's checking.
Yellow.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Still got it. 4 down. 4 down. 14. Go. Bang. 12. 12. Right.
Throwing is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys have now moved out in front. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
43. Yellow.
Smoke. Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
Now Mahomes. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Hey, 43, 15.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jaron Reed in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 57 yards. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Nice 7. Let's go. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Mike's 57.
Yellow.
So don't say nothing.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Crunch time, defense. Charlie.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
I can't believe they let you play.
Hey, yo, hey, go gun.
57. Mike 57. I'm here all day. 57's the Mike. Watch me.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Here we go. Check three. Check it back.
Look for signals.
Check.
18.
Check. 53's Mike.
I got it.
Mike.
He'll look to throw.
You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.